Here we go. What show gave Howie Mandel his first big break, handing him the role of Dr. Wayne Fiscus? There we go. We're now both on YouTube as well as Reddit. You guys are enjoying your day. Seems a little high, but whatever. Anybody know? Alrighty, let's try another question. What grants? Oh, you wouldn't know that. What should you ought to know appeared in 5 episodes? Oh, look at us. Jeez Louise, the Canadian stuff is crazy today. Here we go. What African nation was the target of U.S. bombing runs in Operation El Dorado Canyon? There we go. There's the warm-up question for today. And yeah, let's see what you guys know. What African nation was target? This is the 80s, guys. Was target of U.S. bombing runs in Operation El Dorado Canyon? Anybody know? Anybody out there? It's a Tuesday morning, or maybe afternoon or evening, maybe Wednesday morning. Who knows? Guinea is not correct. The Fister. What ailment? Oh no. What African nation was the target of U.S. bombing runs in Operation El Dorado Canyon? You guys remember the 80s and African nation that was kind of against U.S. and U.S. policy, and I guess deserved a few bombs as a result. No, it wasn't Rwanda. That was more of a civil war. Was that in the 80s or the 90s, actually? Anybody know? This Somalia is getting closer, maybe. Not really. Not geographically closer. They supported terrorism. There was some terrorism that they had done. And I guess when you're a terrorist country, you get some bombs. However, finally getting it with Libya. It was Libya. Next question. What ailment was Aidan Quinn's character stricken with in the groundbreaking TV movie An Early Frost? An Early Frost. Anybody know? What ailment was Aidan Quinn's character stricken with in the groundbreaking TV movie An Early Frost? Hello there, Cornwall guy. Nice to see you. Anybody heard of An Early Frost, or is that maybe a made for TV movie that was only shown in Canada? Yeah, ailment. What disease? Yes, toxic. I'm glad to see you here. Oh, there we go. Ito the cat gets it. It was, oh no, not frostbite. Oh, an early frost. No. It wasn't. Hi, we're on front page already. What ailment was Aidan Quinn's character stricken with in the groundbreaking TV movie An Early Frost? Maybe this is too not dementia, not frostbite. I think 80s, guys. What was really big in the 80s in terms of disease? And yeah, then you'll know. Hope you guys are, there we go. Atla Forever getting it with AIDS. Yes, it was AIDS. What single from the film A Night in Heaven became Bryan Adams' first #1 hit? What single from the film A Night in Heaven became Bryan Adams' first #1 hit? Guys, if you're experiencing delays and lag, go to YouTube and search up Generous Trivia, or go to generoustrivia.com, and it'll bring you to a much better experience over on YouTube. Yes, heaven. Heaven is correct. Heaven is correct. All right. What fraction of high school, hey there, just my username, of U.S. high school seniors in the 80s admitted to having tried marijuana? Interesting. What fraction of U.S. high schoolers, seniors in the U.S. in the 80s admitted to having tried marijuana? What fraction or what percentage? Oh, it's fraction, actually. Yes. It wasn't a quarter or 3/4. It was 1/2. 1/2. 50% had tried marijuana. All righty. Let's try another one. Here we go. What statesman did Time Magazine crown Man of the Decade in 1989? 1989. Guys, if you're enjoying this, go to r/Generous Trivia, sign up there, and you can also go to YouTube and go to Generous Trivia at YouTube, and it's a better experience, a lot less lag. No, not Trump, not Michael Jackson, not there we go. Elastic equator. Yes, Gorbachev is correct. Gorbachev is correct. Mikhail Gorbachev, Man of the Decade. What acting siblings got to tote 6-shooters in the hit Western Young Guns? Young Guns. No, it was Mikhail Gorbachev, not Ronald Reagan. What acting siblings got to tote 6-shooters in the hit Western Young Guns? There we go. It was, yes. A couple of people had it. Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen are correct. Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen. So guys, if there's too much lag on Reddit, you can go to generoustrivia.com and take you over to YouTube, and you'll have a better experience. Yes, Emilio and Charlie. What Leonardo da Vinci work was the inspiration for Andy Warhol's final series of paintings? What Leonardo da Vinci work was the inspiration for Andy Warhol's final series of paintings? Anybody know? If you're having a good day, give me a thumbs up. That always helps. Brings a few more people in here. And yeah. If you're experiencing lag, you can always better experience over there. All righty. What Leonardo was the inspiration for Andy Warhol's final paintings? No, not the Mona Lisa. Not sure what the Highway to Hell painting series is. What Leonardo da Vinci work was the inspiration for Andy Warhol's final series of paintings? Very famous painting, one of his most famous, I would say. And that's not the Mona Lisa. Anybody know? The Last Supper. Hey, darling. Yes, that is correct. The Last Supper. Alrighty. What comedy found actor Leslie Nielsen repeatedly tell people to stop calling him Shirley? Stop calling me Shirley. Surely you must be joking. I'm not joking, and I'm not what? I'm not, and my name's not Shirley. There we go. What comedy found actor Leslie Nielsen repeatedly telling people to stop calling him Shirley? Yes, Airplane is correct. Airplane is the movie. What Canadian Marvel Comics superhero had the unbreakable metal alloy adamantium fused to his bones? Yay, Canada. Canada has its own superheroes. Anybody know who that Marvel Comics superhero is? Guys, go to generoustrivia.com. Sign up for free. We could use a few more people. We're stuck at about 342, I think. Yes, just my username is correct. Atla Forever is correct too. It was, in fact, Wolverine. Wolverine is correct. All right, next question. What chart-topping Broadway album was certified triple platinum in 1986? Whose chart-topping Broadway album was certified triple platinum in 1986? Syrup Man. Yes, good old. Anybody know what 1987? Oh no, whose chart-topping Broadway album was certified triple platinum in 1986? You know that? Guys, if you're experiencing lag on Reddit, you can always go to YouTube for a better experience. Just go to generoustrivia.com or search up Generous Trivia at YouTube and you'll find my channel there. That'd be great. All righty. Anybody know whose chart-topping Broadway album, that's the whole title of the album is called Broadway Album, was certified triple platinum in 1986? He's very famous. It's female, a female singer. Her initials are BS. No, it's not Michael Jackson. No. Whose chart-topping Broadway album was certified triple platinum in 1986? BS. It is, anybody? Barbara. Anybody know the last name? Barbara what? No, it wasn't Britney Spears. All righty. It was, anyone? Barbara Streisand. There we go. Just my username. What company made a bundle by reducing the number of moving parts in watches to a mere 51? This was kind of one of the classic watches you needed to get in the 80s if you were cool. What company made a bundle by reducing the number of moving parts in watches to a mere 51? Anybody remember watches? I think they're still around, but they're not quite as popular as they were back in the 80s. Yes. First, fourth, 14. Wow, a lot of a bit of a tongue twister. First, fourth, yes, it was Swatch. Swatch. All righty. Again, if you're a little lagged on Reddit, you can always go to YouTube and go to generoustrivia.com to get you to my YouTube page or search up Generous Trivia. Here we go. Next question. What nighttime soap followed Dallas on Friday nights for much of the 80s? Oh, wasn't what I was thinking. What nighttime soap followed Dallas on Friday nights for much of the 80s? No. Capricorn. It was, in fact, Swatch. Anybody remember? What nighttime soap followed Dallas on Friday nights for much of the 80s? Anybody remember that? Guys, if you're feeling like there's too much lag on Reddit, you can always go to YouTube for a better experience. Go to Generous Trivia or search Generous Trivia on YouTube, or go to generoustrivia.com. That'll take you there. Anybody know? Not from the US, so that doesn't help. Anybody know what nighttime soap followed Dallas on Friday nights for much of the 80s? There we go. Capricorn, 88. Falcon Crest. Falcon Crest is correct. What movie with Melanie Griffiths and Harrison Ford won an Oscar for the song Let the River Run? Let the River Run. Typhoon Polo. I think you're being a little facetious there, but that's fine. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. And yeah, I probably got another 40 minutes or so in me. If you're feeling like the lag is a little much, go to YouTube for a better experience. Way less lag, and it doesn't cut out quite so often. Here we go. What movie with Melanie Griffith and Harrison Ford won an Oscar for the song Let the River Run? Anybody know what movie that was? No? Working Girl. There we go. Capricorn is correct with Working Girl. What occasional collaborator did Miles Davis predict in 1989 could be the next Duke Ellington? Herbie Hancock, Prince, or Quincy Jones? Yes, Hefty Revenue. I'm doing great. Thank you. What occasional collaborator did Miles Davis predict in 1989 could be the next Duke Ellington? Herbie Hancock, Prince, or Quincy Jones? Anybody know who that was? What occasional collaborator did Miles Davis predict in 1989 could be the next Duke Ellington? Herbie Hancock, Prince, or Quincy Jones? That is the question. No, it wasn't Quincy Jones. So now we have Prince or Herbie Hancock. Anybody know? Last time. What occasional collaborator did Miles Davis predict in 1988 could be the next Duke Ellington? Herbie Hancock or Prince? Down to a 50-50 question. Anybody? Alrighty. It is, in fact, Prince. Prince. There we go. Prince. Yes. There we go. Capricorn gets it with Prince. What team did Pete Rose play for between stints with the Reds and X? Anybody know? What team did Pete Rose play for between stints with the Reds and Expos? Anybody know their sports? Hope you guys are having a good day. To go from 4,000 down to 46 and nobody answering. I gotta figure something out. There we go. What team did Pete Rose play for between stints with the Reds and the Expos? Anybody know their sports? It was the Philadelphia Phillies. Alrighty. What movie required Ricky Lake to chow down on Dove bars to keep grueling dance lessons from slimming her down? What movie required Ricky Lake to chow down on Dove bars? Really? To keep grueling dance lessons from slimming her down. Dove bars? Who eats Dove bars? I assume that's part of the show. I don't know. There we go. Who knows? What movie required Ricky Lake to chow down on Dove bars to keep grueling dance lessons from slimming her down? I assume that's in the movie and not real life. I don't think people eat Dove bars, right? To gain weight or to keep... Anybody know? It's also the name of a musical. It starts with the letter H. Anybody have an idea? Hairspray. There we go. Owen, nice to see you. Owen DeYoung. Yes, Hairspray is correct. Here we go. What line of soda did Pepsi launch in 1984, ushering in the era of juice-added soft drinks? Juice-added soft drinks. Anybody remember? What line of soda did Pepsi launch in 1984, ushering in the era of juice-added soft drinks? Anybody remember those juice-added soft drinks? Nobody. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. What line of soda did Pepsi launch in 1984, ushering in the era of juice-added soft drinks? Guys, if you're enjoying it, give it a thumbs up. Also, go to generoustrivia.com and go to YouTube, as well as r/generoustrivia, and sign up those places as well. Slice. Am I still live? Yes. No. Maybe so. Slice was the answer. All right. What tenor helped raise $1.2 million for survivors of Mexico's 1985 earthquake with the lives of his aunt, uncle, and 2 cousins? Wow, that's kind of sad. What tenor helped raise $1.2 million for survivors of Mexico's 1985 earthquake, which claimed the lives of his aunt, uncle, and 2 cousins? Man, my regular answers. And yes, he was obviously from Mexico. Anybody know what tenor helped raise $1.2 million for survivors of Mexico's 1985 earthquake? Yes, Domingo, Placido Domingo, the Hugh guy. Getting it right, the Hugh guy. Who left his longtime gig as Jane Pauley's co-host on the Today Show in 1982? Anyone know? Who left his longtime gig as Jane Pauley's co-host on the Today Show in 1982? Anybody know? Anybody care? Ah. His initials are TB. Don't have a clue, the Hugh guy. Strawberry knows, but doesn't tell us the answer. Who left his longtime as Jane Pauley's co-host on the Today Show in 1982? That is the question at hand. Does anybody have an answer? If the lag is bugging you on Reddit, go to YouTube. Search up Generous Trivia or go to generoustrivia.com and it'll take you there. And enjoy far less laggy show. Alrighty. No, not it. Tom Brokaw. Alrighty. What's rock superstar startled fans by putting a rap by Mickey Rourke on his dance album Never Let Me Down? Never Let Me Down. Who knows? What rock superstar startled fans by putting a rap by Mickey Rourke on his album Never Let Me Down? Anybody new? What rock superstar startled fans by putting a rap by Mickey Rourke on his dance album Never Let Me Down? Give it a guess. Bryant Gumbel. No, I think that was for the last one, I think. No, it wasn't Alice Cooper. Not Kid Rock. His initials are DB. 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 No, not DM. Depeche Mode. DB. What rock superstar startled fans by putting a rap by Mickey Rourke on his dance album Never Let Me Down? David Bowie. Alrighty. Guys, this is my last card. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I got to figure something out. If you guys got any suggestion, go ahead and message me or put it on the thing. What could make this more engaging, more answers? I don't know. Alrighty. What Canadian singer was rocking in the free world with his release of his 1989 album Freedom? Freedom. Anybody know what Canadian singer was rocking in the free world with the release of his 1989 album Freedom? Yeah, it was David Bowie, but this one. Well, singer was rocking in the free world with the release of his 1989 album Freedom. No, it wasn't Bryan Adams. It wasn't Rod Stewart. David Hasselhoff. No, not Springsteen. Neil Young. Neil Young. All right, here's the last question for the guys. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, I got to figure something out. Something's not quite clicking. And I'm not sure what it is. If you have any ideas, go ahead. Maybe I'll start a thread on Reddit. Go to r/generous trivia. I'm going to start a thread there. I need something else that works, that people enjoy, that keep people engaged, because the current format seemed to work, but I don't know. It's not. I don't know if I'm not bringing it. I don't know what it is. So if you have suggestions how to make the show better, I'm going to start a thread, and we'll go from there. Here's the last question, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. This is the last question of the morning. What Muppet shared secrets of success in the best-selling 1981 self-help Guide to Life? Here we go. What Muppet shared secrets of success in the best-selling 1981 self-help Guide to Life? Yes, it was Neil Young. Anybody know the Muppet? Yeah, well, I had a 2010s just my username, and this is an 80s theme. This is totally 80s. Yes, I went through the 2010s. I did all of them. So yeah, that was quite a few episodes. So we're now in the 80s. A lot of the older ones are 80s themed, or are 80s as well, because that's when they were initially printed. No, not Kermit. What Muppet shared secrets of success in the best-selling 1981 self-help Guide to Life? Guide to Life. Anybody else know? Anybody else know the Muppet? It was, in fact, Miss Piggy. There we go, guys. Enjoy your day. We'll see you at 10 p.m. tonight. Later.